ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to start by asking you to think about a woman you know. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a neighbour, it could be a colleague. What will you do in the situation if this person tells you they're experiencing domestic violence? Will you know how to react, how to respond, what to say, what to ask, what to do? This is a very real scenario. 1 in 4 women in the UK experience domestic violence at some point during their lives. And every 3 days, 1 woman is murdered by their partner. And these figures are the same for France. The Council of Europe, the United Nations, and the World Health Organization have all declared domestic violence a public health issue. In addition to injuries sustained, it has significant impacts on people's health and well-being. It's also a very expensive problem. Domestic violence costs the UK €18.5 billion every year. In terms of where women go for help at the moment, the majority come to the people around them, their friends, their family members, their neighbours, their colleagues. There are professional services, and people do go to those, but twice as many people go to the people closest to them. And the importance of the friends and family members means that their responses, their judgments, their initial reactions really matter in a situation of domestic violence. And when their support is positive, it has huge implications for survivors. Their outcomes are improved, and also their risk of serious injury and death are lowered. So they have a vital role. But what do we know about the situation from their perspective? How do they feel when they're in this position? How would you feel if you were in this position? Most people want to help, but they feel confused, they feel conflicted, they don't know what to do or say for the best. They're worried about making the situation worse. So where do these friends and family members go for help? If you were in that position, where would you go? There aren't any specific services at the moment for people who are in that informal supporter role. And that's where my research comes in. It's thinking about how we better support friends, family members, neighbours, colleagues, people who are part of survivors' communities in order to help. In 2030, I want to see a world where communities feel able to tackle domestic violence, where they feel able to ask about it and to respond well. Domestic violence is not a private matter. It's everybody's business. It's everybody's responsibility.